Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and welcome to the 2024-2025 Camera Everyday Carry Travel Sling Guide. Now, all of these bags were either given to me or I purchased by myself, and I have tons of slings. You know, whether I'm carrying just a single camera around, or a camera and a lens, or just my power bank, or just my wallet, or things like that, or just stuff for my family, whether I'm going traveling or whatever. These are the top 10 sling bags that I tend to carry with me. I know there are a few more than 10, but I'm going to tell you what my top 10 are, and there'll be a few bonus ones at the end. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm Desy Cheng, and I post 1 to 2 times per week, and I primarily focus on bags and gear related to travel, EDC everyday carry, as well as photography. I have done a full detailed review for almost each one of these, so make sure you check the links below in the description. All right, so coming in at number 1, we have the all-new Moment Slings. This is the 2-liter fanny pack, and this is the 4-liter switch sling. They're similar, but they're also different, and I'll quickly talk about why I like it so much. And number 1, the reason why I like it so much is because these look and feel like more like an everyday sling as opposed to a camera sling, and it's got tons of pockets. So this one is a fanny pack, but you can wear it as a sling. And this 2-liter size is super nice because it's very nice and small. I really like it. And if you look at the main compartment right here, it is padded on the bottom, the sides, and you can fit something like the Fujifilm X100 6 in there with the lens hood attached, and it just fits so nicely in there. I really like, you know, this sling bag for this small everyday kind of carry camera. Now we'll kind of going through the rest of the features right here. So at the front there is a little pocket. Now this is, if you had those like Moment smartphone lenses, you can kind of put them in there. There's a little divider that's velcroed in here. So yeah, this is a cool little slot. It's different. I haven't seen this in any other bag where the padding is actually in the front little slot, but I probably wouldn't, I don't have those lenses for my phone, so I'm not going to use it for that, but it's kind of cool to have. Then moving on to the main compartment, which I've already talked about, you have that main large area just for like a small camera. There's also a padded divider right here, so if you have something small, you can fit something small in there. This I feel like is kind of stupid though, because I had my camera in here, I had my keys on here, but because this little pouch thing doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, it only goes to about right here, sometimes the keys fall out and they'll land on top of your camera. So I didn't really like that aspect of it. I don't really care about the key leash, but it does have a small little divider for something small in here. And then there's another pocket. And this is just kind of one small little thin pocket if you wanted to put, I don't know, maybe some travel documents or anything like that. And then finally there is a small pocket at the bottom, or sorry, at the back, and this would fit, it'll be perfect for a passport. So overall, this is a really, really cool fanny pack. It does have some cinch straps on the side. Also at the bottom, it's got some straps right here if you wanted to hook on like maybe an umbrella or an extra jacket, some external carry. The one thing I don't like about this strap is because this strap is super long. It's got this little dangly thing, and when you're kind of sliding it on your shoulder up and down, this kind of thing, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the strap itself, but overall, I really like this 2-liter size. Now, jumping off into this 4-liter sling size, there's certain things I like about this sling better than that, and I like some things I like about this better than this. But let's kind of jump into it. So the exterior-wise, they have that same kind of exterior carry little strap right here. So if you wanted to mount something on, maybe a small tripod or something, you totally can. At the front there is a zippered pocket, and this one doesn't have that same lining as the other fanny pack, but just one kind of big little stash pocket in there. Then in the front there's another one. This is more meant for your sunglasses, but it's actually a very large sunglasses pocket, so you can put your sunglasses and even more smaller accessories in this kind of top zippered pocket. Now into the main compartment. So in the main compartment they do have this one padded divider, which is velcroed, so you can shift it around. And this is great because if you did have a small camera such as this Fujifilm X100V, you can kind of put it down on one side and still have room for maybe like your wallet or DJI Osmo Pocket or other things in here. And it does have a padded sleeve at the back, and this one is quite large. I feel like it is probably big enough enough for maybe a Nintendo Switch or something, so that's kind of cool. And we're not even done, and there's also that same zippered pocket at the back right here, so if you had a passport or anything like that, that would be a great place for that. Now looking at the strap, it's a little bit different. The fanny pack has a little buckle so you can actually take it off and remove it. However, this one does not. So the strap unfortunately is not removable, and it does have this kind of slider, but it's only on one side. So it's unfortunate because if you wear it on a certain shoulder, you know, it's not going to be the greatest. So this video has been sponsored by Luminar Neo, so you can essentially turn your ordinary photos into something absolutely amazing with just you know, a click of a button and changing different sliders. I'll give you an example of you know, something that I've shot. So this is a just a photo standard shot that I took with my Fujifilm X106. Nothing special, but there's a few things that you can do. So one of my favorites is the Sky AI. You can choose a specific sky. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to choose this sunset, sunrise one right here, and boom, you have this beautiful kind of start to this thing. But you can also adjust it. You can change the horizontal positioning of where you can have this kind of sun. And let's say, for example, I wanted to have the sun just over here, but you know what, let's tune this you know, photo even more. You can actually go down to the creative settings right here, adjust the mood. Let's choose a cinematic toning. I like Riverside. Riverside looks kind of intense right here. But you can, you know, click just a touch of a button and, you know, increase these contrast, the saturation. There's just so much, there's a million different things that you can do, but this is just something really, really quick. And let's take a look at the before and after. So, you know, this is what I started out with, and this is what I did, and just all a few clicks of a button and sliders. Anyways, if you want 20% off this software, please click or use my code DESY20 and use the link in the description below. All right, coming in at number 2 is the Bellroy Venture Sling. Now, I know I just released a video recently that said like the Toshi Sling is going to be better than this, and that's coming up next. However, I really like this Bellroy one just because I've just spent so much time with this bag for the last 2 years. It's, you know, traveled with me. I took it on an everyday basis. I just have more, you know, history with this bag than I do with the new Toshi Sling. But what I like about this bag is that, you know, aside from having this front pocket with some dividers here and a key leash, but the main compartment is really cool. It's got some nice dividers, an internal divider for if you had like a passport or money or anything like that. Some other dividers right here, sunglasses pocket at the top, which is very, very handy. But the big thing, oh yeah, then also I really like these side stretchy pockets, because a lot of times when you throw things into sling bags, all of the stuff to kind of like just, you know, goes to the middle of the bag, and so the sides are always wasted space. Because they have pockets on either side, it's really, really utilizing that space. And the other cool thing I really like about this bag is that it does have a padded bottom, which is great because you don't see that in other sling bags. But you do see that in camera sling bags, but not like, you know, everyday sling bags. But this is kind of what it looks like with your Fujifilm X100V in there, so you can totally fit, you know, larger cameras. And if you watch my other videos with the Bellroy, I do a full camera fit guide with the different cameras. Oh, and then the other thing is that this strap is probably the best, you know, when you're comparing it versus Orbitkey and the Toshi Sling and everything like that. It's removable on either side. It's got a buckle right here, and it's got sliders on either side, so you can adjust it whether you're left shoulder or right shoulder. This one has probably the easiest and the best shoulder strap in terms of a sling bag. So coming in at number 3 is the Toshi 5-liter sling. This one is slightly larger than the Bellroy, has a little bit more organization. These straps are kind of cool because, you know, it does have a buckle right here, but you can remove it right here, and you can attach it at the points at the top right here, or you can do, you know, one on the sides, or you can do like kind of offset, so one top and one side, kind of completely up to you. But let's kind of go through a quick little walkthrough about why I like it. There's a front compartment right here with a key leash, a really large stash pocket for you to put lots of different accessories. It does have a top zipper here for your sunglasses, which is nice. And when you're moving into the main compartment, I just put a little padded divider here because it does not have a padded bottom, but I put the padded divider in there so I can put my camera in here. So this is what it looks like with the Fujifilm X100 camera. So you still have room for other things, but looking at the other spots, it does have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 stretchy pockets right here, and it does have a padded sleeve at the back, so if you had a Nintendo Switch or something like that, you can put it back here. And then looking at the back, there's also one additional zipper. Whoops, I just closed it, but right here, and this is gonna be great for things like your passport. In terms of external carry, so just like the Moment bag, it actually has hidden straps tucked away underneath right here, and this is gonna be great if you wanted to carry an umbrella, extra jacket, or something like that. You can totally do some external carry with this bag. So coming in at number 4, we have the Orbitkey Urban Sling and the Urban Sling Plus. So this is 4 liters, this is 6 liters. This 4-liter one is actually more similar size to the Bellroy 6 liters. So the Bellroy I think is more closer to 4 liters. Yeah, but let's kind of quickly walk through it. So now in terms of the straps are pretty much the same, but I would have to say that this has the worst strap compared to the Toshi, the Bellroy, even the Moment ones. I just don't like this one because the bulk is on this one side. The strap is not removable on either side. And because the way that they have this one kind of like dangly strap right here, as you can tell, it just kind of gets really annoying. And the other thing I don't like about it is that if you carry it on the wrong shoulder, the other, like, it's only meant for one shoulder carry, because if you carry it on the other one, then it's really difficult to tighten because this tightening strap is just, you know, it's all the way over there. So you gotta, I don't know, really fidget with it. But watch my full review video of this one so you can kind of see what I mean. But besides the strap, I really like the organization of the 6-liter Plus. But let's quickly walk through the 4-liter first. So there's just kind of one main large zipper opening right here. There is a sunglasses pocket, just like the Bellroy, has just kind of one large opening. The bottom is not really padded, but right here there's 2 large stash pockets, and that's pretty much it. But when you move to the back, it does have one large sleeve at the back with 2 additional dividers. So if you had, you know, more travel documents, that's gonna be a great place for that. Now let's move it on over to the 6-liter Plus. So I really like this 6-liter Plus just because it has much more organization. So looking at the front right here, there is this one additional pocket. And so this pocket is great because this is where you can put your sunglasses right here. You just have kind of one big open space and 3 little dividers. So you can stash pretty much all of your small accessories that are not really that thick in here. Then when you are moving into the main compartment, you have this one large compartment, and you got 2 kind of little stretchy dividers in here. I'll throw my camera in here just so you can see how much space there is, but it's pretty large, lots of space. So if you had a camera in there, you could still have room to put like gloves or a toque or things like that. What else? And then at the, this one has a carry handle. So the Bellroy and all those other slings I just talked about before does not have a carry handle. So I really like that this one has a carry handle. And in terms of the back, it does have this, you know, one large space and 3 additional divided pockets. So overall, the organization of this one is much better compared to the other ones. Oh yes, and then if you're wondering about what the camera looks like in this bag, this is kind of what it looks like. So again, you still got lots of space to put other things. Okay, so coming in at number 5 is the Wandrd Rogue 6-liter bag. So this is a camera bag, so it's definitely a lot more chunkier and bigger. But I just really like the overall design and the look of it. The great thing is that because it's made out of this kind of waterproof material, it's waterproof, which is great. The water just beads straight off of it. And I took this traveling, and if you're going to be carrying a camera or 2 cameras and lenses and stuff like that, this is the bag to take. So let me do a quick little walkthrough right here. So right here there is you know, some external carry straps for, you know, clothing or whatever. At the bottom, this is kind of cool. You can undo this, and this is a sleeve, so you can actually put a water bottle or a small tripod or umbrella or anything like that in this kind of sleeve that just kind of gets tucked away. So I really like that aspect of it. So moving on, I really like these zipper pulls as well, but there is a
small little pocket right here with a key leash. But again, these are just meant for small essentials. You've got one little divided section right here, so nothing really major. Like you can probably just put your cell phone in there, thin items like that. This one has a nice little grab handle, which I like, and then a single zipper will open up the main compartment. And the main compartment, you know, there's the Velcro dividers, which is nice. So you have actually 3 divided sections. This is what it looks like if you put your Fujifilm X100 in there. So you got tons of room to put additional things in here, like a DJI Osmo Pocket or something similar to that. Now, other things that you have in here, there is a top zipper compartment right here. So if you wanted to put your sunglasses, you could totally do that there. Moving it at the back, there is a small little divider sleeve, and then there's even more things. So you can actually put like SD cards in here. You just got this one kind of large section, and you have 2 divided pockets right here. So a lot of organization for smaller accessories in here. Behind that, there is a large zipper right here, which again, you can put more things in here. And actually, if you unzip this bottom piece, this thing will kind of pop out, and you can actually put a laptop or a iPad in here, so you can kind of slot that in. So you can actually do quite a bit with this Wandrd Rogue. Looking at the back, it does have a nice soft padded back, so it's gonna be very cushy and comfortable against your body. What else can I tell you? The strap, it's got one nice padded strap, and also there is a little connector piece right here. Tucked in at the bottom, there's another strap, so it's a stabilizer strap. So if you're walking around, you can totally stabilize it to your body. And the other thing I really like about that is like it's got a buckle on either side, so you just got to press it. It will just quickly unbuckle. So you can totally switch the strap around if you're left shoulder or right shoulder. So it's quite useful, this bag. Oh, also there's a grab handle on this side as well as this side. Number 6, we have the Alpaka Vertex. I really like this because it's just, it's a nice size. I really like the strap right here. It's nice and comfortable. It does have a nice little kind of fid lock little magnetic clasp to open and close it. Also, the straps you can kind of remove on either side. You can totally switch it around, and it also has a grab handle, which I do like. Now let's kind of get into the main bag. So right here at the top, there is a single zipper, and this is going to be great for your sunglasses or anything like that. After that, there is just the main zipper. So there's 2 zippers that will kind of open it. And the other cool thing is there's a magnet right here, so you can kind of totally just have that lid open all the way and just kind of keep it open. And it's got these divided sections, which I do like. So that sunglasses pocket you can actually access from the from the inside as well. And then you just got some like one big massive area here. You got 2 stash pockets. You have another magnetic pocket right here for maybe putting pens in, and then you just have like this one large pocket. You have a zippered pocket if you wanted to put other things, and there's 3 divided sections within that small zippered pocket. And then at the very back there is a small little padded sleeve right here. I'm not sure if you can fit a Nintendo Switch. It might, but it's a little bit tighter. It's a bit more narrow compared to the other bags, but overall this is like a great little tech organizer divider pouch, and you can actually fit your Fujifilm X100 in there and still keep it closed. It bulges out just a tiny bit, but if you remove that lens hood, then you will be totally fine. Coming at number 7 is the Lululemon Everywhere Belt Bag, and you might see tons of people wearing this either as a sling or a belt bag, but I wear this a ton in the summertime because sometimes when I'm wearing my sports shorts that don't have too many pockets, then I'll put my wallet and my keys, my AirPods and stuff like that in here. Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the strap is nothing crazy, but just you do have this kind of buckle opening. I've had this for a few years now and it's still holding up, which is pretty good. At the back right here, there is a small little zipper. If you wanted to put any kind of small items, you can kind of put it in there. And then there's just the main zippered pocket. So in the main zippered pocket, It's just kind of like one large opening. You have one kind of mesh stash pocket at the divider pocket at the back, and then you got two smaller ones right here. So this is going to be great for AirPods and other things like that. So yeah, if you can just be carrying like a power bank and your AirPods and things like that, then this Lululemon belt bag is an awesome bag. Coming in at number 8 is the Patagonia Black Hole 5-liter waist pack. Now, it's actually very simple. There's nothing too much to it, but I just really like the overall look and design of it. It just has a very, very simple kind of waist, strap. It's got a padded, breathable back, which is nice. A little carry hook, so you can kind of carry it with one finger, or you can just hook it on top of a door hook. It does have stretchy pockets there. It's actually large enough for you to put a standard water bottle in it. It's not ideal because your water bottle will sit up very, very high. But yeah, it just has a simple kind of pocket right here for small essentials. And then in terms of the main interior, it's just one large massive pocket with one little stretchy mesh divider, but that's about it. There's nothing too crazy about this bag, but I just like it. Oh yeah, so I also like it because it's ultra lightweight. So if you want a super lightweight bag just to kind of carry a bunch of stuff around, the Patagonia Black Hole. Number 9, we have the Peak Design 3-liter everyday kind of sling bag. And this is going to be great if you're going to be carrying around a camera. It's nice and sleek. It's very padded. The strap is okay. I don't mind the strap at all. You can remove it and put it onto the other side, but you do have to kind of feed it through the loop. So that's kind of one thing I don't like about the bag. It does have a top grab handle, which I do appreciate. Now at the very front right here, the pocket is almost useless. I mean, you can put small things in there, but it's just so tight to get into. I really don't like that. But I do like the main compartment though. So when you do open up that main compartment, there's a padded divider in here. It's got that origami thing, so you can kind of fold it and create a multi-level divider system. This is kind of what it looks like if you have your camera in it. It's got some side stretchy pockets, which I do like because you're kind of utilizing that side space and you have it on both sides, as well as you have this kind of back area right here with some dividers and some sub pockets, and you got some external carry straps in there. That's pretty much it. The only thing I don't like is there's no additional sleeve or additional pocket if I wanted to throw in any kind of travel documents. That's kind of like the main thing I don't like about this bag. And finally, coming at number 10, this is just some kind of no name, like I bought off Amazon tactical waist pack pouch. Again, it's not very large, might be like maybe 2 liters ish, but I just like it because it was super cheap. Like maybe I think it was like $40 Canadian, and it just got this tactical styling in it. So if you can totally, connect things or strap things, there's tons of loops, there's Velcro, you got this one front pocket for, I don't know, AirPods or something like that. Then you have another accessory pocket if you want to throw other things, maybe a power bank and charger, or a knife, or a multi-tool, things like that. It's got this top part here, so if you want to throw in anything at the top, a flashlight or something, you can throw it over there. It's got this cord to really, really cinch it up. Then you have that main compartment right here, and this main compartment is it's got some decent space. It has one little divider section at the back, and when you're putting in your camera, this is kind of what it looks like with a small camera. So you definitely got space to maybe put your wallet in there as well. Okay, so I know I said this is my top 10 video, but I'm just going to show you number 11. This is the Billingham Hadley Pro Small. This is not a sling bag. This is more just like a messenger, but I really, really just love the look and design of it. This is a camera bag, but you don't have to use it as a camera bag. But I like it because it's got a top grab handle. It's really, really relatively easy and soft to open up, and you got these kind of padded dividers. So if you wanted to put your camera in here, so this is my Fujifilm, you can fit there, you can fit another body, you can stack things on top. It's got a back section for you to put other documents. It's got 2 large kind of stash pockets here at the front for you to put other things. What else? And also at the back, there's another passport zippered pocket right here for more travel documents. And also right here, there is a luggage pass-through for you to put your trolley handles in. So overall, like this small little camera bag can be used as kind of like an everyday bag. And lastly, number 12 is the Ulanzi camera bag. Now, the reason why I'm kind of bringing this out here is just because it's a relatively inexpensive camera bag. So for those who don't want to spend a ton of money, this is going to be a great option. Also, this bag is kind of like a Peak Design and Bellroy kind of hybrid mixed together. So you kind of have the best of all the worlds. Now the exterior, you know, part of it is made of this kind of rubbery material, so it is waterproof, so that's pretty cool. You have one large stash pocket right here, and it's got these two other stretchy pockets, which is actually very similar to the Bellroy pockets, and you do have a key leash, so that's kind of that front zippered pocket. Now moving on to the main compartment, you just have kind of like one large open space, and again it's got these side pockets, which I love from Bellroy, and then it just has like just one main you know, pocket, and you can kind of, you know, throw other camera dividers in here to create more space. And it has another divider at the back for you to put your maybe an iPad mini, you know, a Nintendo Switch, things like that. And also there is a grab handle, and there is a rear zipper for you to put more important documents at the back. Looking at the strap, it does have a padded shoulder strap, and the great thing about it is that it is removable on both sides because you got the buckle, and it's got sliders on both sides. So if you want to tighten it or loosen it, you can do it from either side.
So hopefully you found this video useful and helpful to make your own decision about which bag is going to be right for you. And I really appreciate it if you could support my channel by liking and subscribing. And definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.